Hi everybody, PattyAnne here. Hey, I am so excited. Y'all, I just uploaded a video to YouTube that showed how to make these little boxes like this. Now, of course, we all have been making boxes for a while now, right? But the neat thing about these boxes is I got the template from some box I had around the house. I had a little Clinique box, and I just used this as a template. And I did it in Cricut Design Space. And it went pretty well. But then I got a bright idea. I said, you know what? If I could do that with a Clinique box, why not with a toothpaste box? So I made it easier for myself. I'm getting smarter as time goes by. I took and I drew pencil lines where all the scores were. And then I took a picture of it with my cell phone. I put it on a black, solid piece of black paper and took a photo of it. Now, of course, you have to make sure that all of this is flat down. I took a photo of it, and then I sent it to Design Space. So follow me down here, and I'll show you how cool this is. Okay, as you'll notice, the first thing that I did here was that I already went to upload an image. And I found the image on my computer, uploaded it, and now here it is. It's uploaded. I just simply click on it to highlight it and say Insert Images. And there it is. Remember, this is the actual box onto which I've drawn the score lines. So I'm going to duplicate it. I want to have one as my sample to work on for the score lines and one for a cut file. I'm going to highlight the one on the left and come up here to the grayed box because that's the highlighted one. Click on the little printer because I don't want it to be a print and cut. I want it to be a cut file. Now you'll notice when it turns into a cut file that would really be hard to know where to put the fold lines or the score lines. I am going to do one other thing, and that's to make it a lighter color so that when I do go back to put the score lines on, they'll be easier to see. Okay, so now I'm going to work on this actual photograph of the box, and I'm going to begin putting on the score lines. So I come over here to Shapes and the score line. And where did it go? There it is. Going to bring it over here, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4 that are the same length. So I'm going to first make it the length that I need. About. That looks pretty good. I'm going to hold down my Control key and use the mouse wheel and scroll away from me to make it a little bit larger. Okay, that scroll line or that score line looks pretty good. Now you'll notice that it doesn't match exactly, and that probably has to do with the way I took the photo. So you really have to be careful when you take the photo. You have to be careful that your box is totally flat down. I've even ironed one before, or you could use that temporary spray adhesive to adhere it. And I put it on a piece of solid black cardstock that was slick. It didn't have a texture to it. Okay, so I've done one, and now that all I need to do is 1, 2, 3, duplicate it 3 times. And then I can just pull these score lines over into place. And I might need to move them just a little bit. Okay, that looks pretty good. And this one, is it long enough? Let's make it a little bit longer. Okay, so there are those. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to duplicate these 1, 2 times because I can hold down my Shift key and the rotate button and just rotate it and drag it down here into place. And take this one, hold down my shift key and rotate it into place. Okay, the only other thing I have to do is one for here and for down here. They look a little bit wonky. Okay, let's see. I need to go to Shapes and do another score line. It's probably way over here, just as I suspected. And I'm going to duplicate it. So I have both of them that I need. Shift, rotate, put it up here in place. Shift, rotate, and leave it and bring it down here into place. Okay, this line is straight. I'm not sure about the line that I've drawn, but hopefully that will work out just fine the way I've placed them on there. So the next thing that I'm going to do is, this is long enough. Yeah, make that a little longer. The next thing I'm going to do is just go highlight all of these. Well, no. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find this box. There it is, right? I think that's it. Yes. So I want to hide that box because what I want to do now is I want to group all of these score lines. So I'm going to group them. And then I'm just going to bring them over here and put them on the original image. Now that's way off, so I want to put them that looks great. So now they're ready to print. So now all I do, I've got to do one more thing. Who remembers what? I have a quiz. Remember I used to be a teacher? I need to highlight everything and attach. And now I can go to Make It. So I'm going to go over to my machine and make it, and I'll be right back. Okay, here is the finished product so far, already cut out and scored. Let's see what happens when I try to fold it and put it together. The score lines look perfect. Maybe if I can put you down here a little more so you can see. The score lines look really good. Now, I bet this is going to make you be running around your house tonight or this weekend looking for boxes that you can create. Maybe you'll see a shape of a box that you like and you'll try to create it. Boxes come in Access, I'm sure. I have Cricut Access. This is just something that I'm doing because I can. And the more things I try with my Cricut and with Design Space, the better I become at making things. Now this is perfect. Look at this. Oh, I forgot to score something here. Yeah, there we go. And I forgot to fold it, not score it. Okay, well that fits perfectly. Look at that. Look at that. Cute, cute, cute little box. It's perfect. Fitting perfectly. So there it is. I've made a whole little box here that I could embellish and put things in. And once I have it glued together, of course, or taped together, people would be able to open it and get out their gift or whatever it is I'm using the box for. So, thanks you guys for joining me. If you enjoy my videos, please give me a thumbs up. It just encourages me to keep going. And also share across social media. On your mark, get set, go! Find some boxes to make. See ya.